Boom, that's the recording. Sweet. All right, so Dead Face to Face episode. Shit, I don't even. I think it's 6, might be 7. The man I'm talking to right now has wrestling at the forefront of a majority of his works. He represents a bygone era. His IG feed is reminiscent to the childhood of many '80s babies. The artwork in general is comforting and warm. Sorry, from the fine art to the looser palette knife stylings to the humorous, engaging digital works. The interactive ventures of his Royal Rumble and WrestleMania pick a spot pieces. The respecting, hardworking, God level Australian based representative, the good brother Sam Evans, my brother.
Thank you.
Love it, mate. So, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Just
really, how you going?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Just chilling. It's a Sunday. My children driving me mad today, but you know how it is.
Yeah, I do.
Man, so how's things? So tell the people about yourself. Where are you from? I know where you're from.
Perth.
Perth.
Western Australia.
Yeah, dope.
Most likely in the world.
You've been there. You've been there all your life.
Yeah, pretty much. I was born in Bunbury, which is down south, small country town, and yeah, always been West Australia.
Oh, okay, beautiful. I've never been. You been over this way?
Yeah, I've been to Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne. That's about it of my Australia travel.
Yeah, right. Beautiful. I haven't been. I've been barely anywhere, man. Just up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Tell us your story. How'd you get started painting?
I don't know. I've just always been drawing, I guess. And yeah, just you always end up painting from drawing, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. So as a kid.
Yeah, as a kid, always drawing. I'd just be drawing random faces or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And yeah, you take your picture out to your parents, and they're like, "Oh, that's all right. That's pretty good." So
I'm 40 years old. I still do that, man. I ran out to show the missus. Oh, look what I just did. Have a look. Yeah, whatever. I've seen it all before.
Yeah, my missus doesn't get too excited about my work.
Nah, man, I'm very much in the same boat. If I get yeah, that's good. I'll take it, man.
Yeah. When I used to do like the fluid paintings, where you like throw acrylic stuff, she likes all that shit. But anything like all the wrestling '80s shit, she's just nah.
Not for it. Not for it. Mate, well, what's your preferred medium? Your materials that you like to work with the most?
Definitely acrylic.
Yep.
I haven't dabbled in oils. Yeah, acrylics my jam. Like definitely.
Yeah, beautiful. I've dabbled in acrylics a little bit. I don't touch oils, man.
Yeah, nah. You see, it looks like it takes so freaking long. Like the people who use them, it's like nah. I'm kind of looking for a quick result. I want to get there as quickly as I can. Sort of.
Yeah,
thing,
man. That's like me. I want to get something done in the sitting. I don't want to be sitting there over and over and over coming back.
Yeah, you've got all this shit in your head, and you just kind of want to get it out, get it done, get on to the next fucking
move on.
thing.
Yeah, rapid.
My work does suffer a little bit because of that. If I did sit and labor and spend a freaking month on a painting, then yeah, it might be better, but it could suffer. I'm not going to get all that other shit out that I want to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, there's no fucking point doing it.
100%, man. It's like a stream of consciousness. You got to get it in, get it out, move on. Oh shit, we're beering.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
What do you got there? Extra dry? Nice.
Carl,
yeah,
what are you on? What are you drinking?
Just on the cool. I was going to get a VB because this is the fucking all Aussie version.
Yeah, the Aussie version, straight up.
VB, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Shit.
Not the very best.
No, it is not the best, man. It's yeah, no, I'm not a fan, mate. Where does the wrestling influence come from? So,
growing up, man, wrestling was just a massive part of my life. My older brother sort of turned me on to wrestling, and in the '80s, I've been I've been watching it since I reckon about '86.
Oof, how old are you?
45.
45, yeah. So you got what? I'm 40, so yeah, right. Similar, not too far off.
Yeah, it was just a crazy, like in the 80s, there was just so much color and excitement to fucking wrestling. You know, it would come on like
Yeah.
in Australia, it was called rock and wrestling in those
Yep.
days, and they had another one, Bites the Dust, was a theme song, and it come on. You know,
Oh
it's
shit.
this fighting thing that comes on, like completely different to everything else in the fucking world. You know what I mean? Like you just, yeah, you do. It was crazy, something different. Yeah,
I remember,
like
man.
not. I argue with kids at school, you know, they're like, "Oh, wrestling's fake," and fucking that sort of shit. Like, fuck off, it's real.
Get out of it. Leave me alone. Stop crushing my dreams.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
no, but it was real for us, you know. Like we
100%.
were, like it was massive. I mean, I'm not so much that way these. I spend more time painting than I do watching wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, but
I remember the weekends as a kid, man, going to the local VHS shop and getting the
yeah,
videos after they turned from beta and shit. And yeah, man, good
yeah,
memories, bro. Good memories. I
yeah,
Yeah, man, I had a couple different eras with it. Like I haven't stayed consistent with it, but I got very fond memories from my childhood with all what I produce with my art, and that's why I'm drawn to your shit, man.
yeah.
Love it.
Same with me to yours. It's crazy, just all the nostalgia and like the characters and color. Just not just wrestling, the movies, everything from that era. Like
Yep,
I
yep.
don't know. I guess I watched a lot of fucking VHS videos on the weekend as a kid. You know, like
100
you get
percent.
6 weeklies and just watch the classic fucking action movies
Yeah, go and
and
get
all
10
that.
10 weeklies for $10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, it was good. Good times.
the good days, mate. The good days. Yeah, I miss it. I miss it, man. Your favorite era in wrestling. So I think it's pretty obvious.
Clearly the golden era, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the Hulk days, the Macho Man,
Yep,
all,
yep.
all the good shit. Like I pretty much reckon for me, I would have stopped watching wrestling around after Hogan versus Warrior,
Ah, okay.
that
Yep,
match,
yep, yep.
Mania, because I would have started to become a teenager where I was too cool for school and you know chasing tail and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah. I
sort
know
of
what you
shit.
mean.
I wasn't sitting watching wrestling anymore. I was running around being a dickhead, and
Out
then
and about.
yeah, sort of come back to it now at this old age. But yeah, even when I got WWE Network, all I'm watching is all the old vintage shit. Like, I try to watch the new stuff, but it's like, you know, I just don't think the storylines are there. Not,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
just not to be. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
I
not.
don't
It,
know.
it, it is what it is. It's not what it was.
Yeah, I don't think that like the shit they used to be able to do like with cancel culture and all that. Now they couldn't. There's a lot of stuff you couldn't do now
Oh, definitely
that
not,
was
man.
what they used to do, which made it so humorous. Made it sort of it was a reflection of society. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
in the Cold War, you had I don't know Iron Sheik and all that sort of thing. But you know we don't have anything now, do we?
I ain't doing
Like,
that anymore, man. That's
they
gone.
don't have something like that. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
no.
they don't like sort of mock political situation or anything like that that's going on in the world, which I thought was a good part of wrestling. It was a funny part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's like a vent. You know. It's Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I
Classic
just
era.
yeah, I still watch it, of course, but I only sort of tune in for your WrestleManias, your Royal Rumbles, the big events.
Yeah, yeah. Shit. I seen the I watched I used to watch the cartoon as a kid too. With the is it with the drag cars and shit? They used the intro to the wrestling. I can't remember. It's this little faint memory in my head, man, of like a WWF cartoon. And I'm sure they used to have
Oh,
drag cars.
yeah, rock and wrestling. You're
Oh, okay,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, that was good shit with Rowdy Roddy Piper and all those guys.
yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Classic time. That's going back. That's going way back. So did you keep following wrestling? Oh, see you stopped. See, you said you stopped. You see you skipped the Attitude Era and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, yep.
It's kind of good because, like, and in Australia, we obviously didn't get all that WCW stuff. Like, we kind of only had WWF here. So, yeah, now it's like I've got all this good old wrestling that I can kind of go back and discover.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like,
A lot of
yeah,
it.
a lot of shit happening. so I can just kind of go back. Like when I was doing the that big WCW painting, it was yeah, a lot of the research for it is just matches I haven't seen, going back, looking at the characters. You know what I mean? Like you just
hard job, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just doing research, sitting there watching 200 friggin' wrestling
Research,
matches.
yeah. Shit. So that was one of my areas. So I watched it as a kid, and then I was obviously like you, too cool for school, and I just remember being a stoner, man, in my late teens, and just went through the whole Attitude Era when Raw and SmackDown and shit first started. But I bounced like what's his name, the John Cena guy. So when he came in, I bounced.
Yeah.
He was he was rapping and shit. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing this, man. I'm out.
No, not a fan. I couldn't see him.
No, I couldn't see him. I wasn't viewing him at all.
No.
Do you watch any of the AEW now?
No, well, you got to. I think you got to buy a subscription for Fight TV in Australia to watch that shit.
Oh shit, I didn't know. I just got a lot of I know a lot of people in the US, man, that's still there. They're always talking to me like, "Did you watch AEW? You're watching it? Keep up to date, man. That's where wrestling culture's at now. Watch it." And I'm just like,
yeah, it's mad. Like I know what's going on with it because obviously my Instagram feed is 100% wrestling like shit, you know. Like, but yeah, like yeah, we just don't get it here. And honestly, I don't know. I don't have the time to commit to watch all of this stuff. Like most of my time is like it's either working 8 hours a day,
yep,
trying to family cook dinner,
yep,
and then you're trying to push these ideas you've got out onto the canvas as well. And it's like I need a 32-hour day for all the shit that I want to do. You know what I mean? But
I feel you,
you've only
man.
got hours and then it's over. Like
The older you get, the smaller the days get, man.
Yeah, it flies by. It's like, yeah, I could do with a 32-hour day, I reckon.
Yeah,
I've got the, I could like work and then paint more. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard.
Yeah,
how do you manage like I don't know doing all that like because you put out a shitload of art, bro. Like
yeah, man.
I see you put that Razor Ramon recently, all that stuff. Is that like that's in the space of like a week and you're just smashing this stuff out?
Yeah, man. Well, see, my background before SQUATDEADFACE is spray painting, graffiti, and being a little hoodlum and shit. So, but I can bang those pieces out in the shed wall. Like the Razor Ramon's it's a 3-hour piece.
Yeah,
so, like I can move really quick with it, so it's not too hard for me to. Like I haven't sat at my desk here for I did today for the first time in like 3-4 weeks. You know, I've just been out there in my shed on my studio wall, just bang, 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 just because it's fun, man. It's fun.
And so, do you just paint over those?
Yep. So I paint it, then I buff over it, then paint again, and buff over it, and paint over it again.
And when they're not there anymore.
Oh man, I didn't want to paint. I haven't had any guilt with any of them, but when I had to paint over the Razor Ramon joint, I didn't want to. I tried to push it on the ground. I'm like, someone buy it. Someone fucking take it off my hands. I don't want to paint over it.
So but how could someone buy it if it's just a wall?
So it's a makeshift wall. I've put that wall up. So there's metal beams behind it. I've framed it, and I've just thrown big boards on.
Nice.
Nice, but I'm just gonna buy.
I would totally buy that wall.
Oh man. I'm just gonna buy big sheets and just hang some big sheets over it, just so I can keep them, roll them up, and just let them sit there.
Yeah.
And move.
Hard with canvas. It like absorbs so much paint. I don't know how spray paint would work on it, but it would be like it would kind of suck in the paint when it's not like a wall.
Yeah, definitely. It's just got to be primed, man, like triple primed.
Yeah, you always got to.
Yeah, 100%. I'm digging your shirt, man. Is that your design?
Yeah. I just when I was in the US, it's just one of my like first wrestling paintings I did. I was in Venice. I was like, make a shirt for me. Sick, Mankind.
Yeah, sick. Nah, that's dope. So did you catch any wrestling when you went over there?
Nah, not at all. Last time I went was 2019. Went with the family. Did the whole Disneyland, all of that. It was like yeah, we were gonna go in 2020, but we're like we're early. I was pretty glad for that because it wouldn't have happened in 2020. Shit went down.
What a few years that was.
Oh shit, yeah, nightmare. But
Man.
yeah, America was amazing. I loved it. You know, California always it's fucking awesome. Like San Diego, all that shit. Just yeah, I love fucking going to the US.
Oh,
Want
so
to
how
get
many
back
times?
there.
How many times you been?
3 times. When I was a kid with my brother and my dad,
Yeah.
and we went across in Greyhound buses. Caught
Oh,
the wrestling that much.
oh
The
shit.
LA Sports Coliseum, saw Hulk Hogan versus Mr. Perfect.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Big Boss Man, Jimmy Snuka, fucking everybody, man. It was like the best fucking thing. I mean,
Oh,
the Americans fucking spoiled. Most people over there have seen all this shit, but for me, coming from Australia, who's obsessed on this shit my whole life, it was
yeah.
just incredible. See fucking Hogan come out, you know, like
Ah.
all
What
those.
what year was that?
That would have been 89, I think. 89. It was when Mr. Perfect first come out, and he had a perfect streak,
Ah,
but he
okay.
hadn't
Yeah.
lost. And yeah, he hadn't lost the match, and he was going against Hogan for the title. So it was like either he was going to lose his perfect streak, or
Oh,
Hogan was going to lose
shit.
the title. It was just a house show, so he fucking what do you do? Perfect beat Hogan by count out.
Yeah.
You don't lose the belt. So Perfect kept his fucking streak, and Hogan didn't lose his belt. So
Ah,
disappointing.
keeping everyone happy.
Yeah, that rule that if you get counted out, you don't lose the belt thing. You know, not good.
No, bit shonky,
Uh,
isn't it?
yeah. Anyway, we went across America, the whole thing. So I got to see the whole country in the middle of like winter. I got to see Denver, Colorado, all those like sort of inner like middle America, all the way to Chicago. It was incredible.
Man,
Good time.
yeah. Shit, you remember that wrestling forever, man. That's hectic.
Oh yeah.
You painted. Sorry, pardon me. You got any? Did you find you got any references from that show?
No, not really.
No. It'd be a hard one to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, most. Yeah, I mean that show probably wasn't even recorded, so I can never kind of go back and find it. But yeah, I mean most of what I painted is just from what I watched, sort of nowish, you know.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Crazy, man, crazy.
Yeah.
So we us Australians have a little Australian corner, West Side Guns Crib. How did that piece come about for you? So that's a Rosenberg piece. Am I
Yeah,
correct?
with West Side Gun. So Rosenberg just hit me up on Instagram and asked me to just do that cover for the thing. He was just like, "Can you make me look like Mean Gene interviewing West Side Gun?" Like, yeah, sure. Like,
Of course I can, man. Holy shit!
yeah.
How good are those requests?
Oh shit, yeah. They're few and far between, but when
Yeah,
they come,
definitely.
they're good.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
And so that got put on the dresser, right? And it was in his museum, his gallery. Sorry.
Other guy, I think I can't remember his name, but his Instagram handle's Pure Paint Life.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
All different. I think he just uses gets other people's art and then puts it on the cabinets or whatever, like refurbishes them and makes them look like smick. And yeah, I think he put that in the Buffalo Kids gallery thing.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah,
From Australia,
yeah.
man. What a trip,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I can't even, I get my work turned down everywhere in Australia, but fucking, it's over there in the US. It's incredible.
I'm the same. What's your supporter base like in Australia, or are you mainly abroad?
Small, man. Yeah, there's nothing. People aren't really interested in wrestling art in Australia, funnily enough. Or I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I've never had a showing in a gallery here or nothing. Like, no, it's all my work. I just paint it, and what sells it goes to the US. Basically, there might be the odd guy who's like heard of me on like I don't know, Australian wrestling figure podcast or something like that, and they'll be in the know, they'll buy it. But yeah, generally it's US. Everything goes to the US, which is good.
Yeah, 100%. It's a trip though, man. Like I might have to say I got 10 orders. Nine of them are not staying in Australia.
Yeah,
which is a trip. This is like
yeah.
Bit
It's
disappointing, but
always,
it is what it is. It's a blessing.
yeah, no, exactly. It would be a lot easier just to live over there.
Oh,
I
100%.
mean,
I've thought about it. I've thought about it.
opportunity to, like, if you're there, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get, like, people just want to see your shit there more than they do
Yeah,
here.
100%.
Yeah,
So that what was that piece that you done recently? From the Royal Rumble when they both jump off the ropes on each side.
yeah, yeah. I sent
Killed
that
it.
to what's Samantha Irvin, the SmackDown announcer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, she bought it.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah, yeah, no, because her husband's in it. He's got because it's Logan Paul and her husband jumping at the same time.
Oh shit. That's
In
crazy.
Ricochet, his name
Yeah.
is. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, she's bought that one, so that's sick.
It was a dope little moment. I caught the highlights of that, and then I seen your painting, and the painting was even better, man. Killed it.
Yeah, I mean, like, social media has its bads, but it has its good, man. I mean, you can get your art to some places that, like, I don't know, 20 years ago, you would have had no chance. You know what I mean? Like,
No way, man. Like half the people I deal with, if like I'm a byproduct of social media. I'm a social media artist. I'm not, but I am. Because that's where I operate. It's where I facilitate. That's where all the people like. I wouldn't have had my
yeah,
opportunities with anyone if it wasn't for that.
yeah, no, I agree completely. So, yeah, as much as we all shit on social media, it's like it really does a lot for us. Like, I don't know, like, for me, like, seeing a legend like fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine holding one of my paintings or some shit,
Yeah.
that's just incredible. Like, that would not be possible without, you tag someone and they fucking see it. 20 years ago, no chance. You're just painting your Greg the Hammer Valentine and no
Yeah,
one fucking
100%.
sees.
I
You know what
painted
I
I
mean? Like,
I painted a basketball player in my so I was a big fan of the Knicks, and I've watched every game this year, and I painted one a picture from the slam dunk cop. He was the first person to like the photo in 10 seconds of it being up. You can't get that.
yeah, yeah, it's incredible. It's crazy, and yeah, you've got to kind of use that to your advantage to get your shit out there. Like, it's all we got, you know.
Yeah, man.
Like,
If you don't, you're gonna miss out.
yeah, we're not those pretty artists.
Nah, man, we ain't flaunting bitch to get our
They're
shit
painting,
seen.
with their muscles or their titties out. Like,
Oh man,
doesn't happen, does it?
they
Like,
got they got a
you,
leg up for sure.
like, you see the shit, and they're like sitting there next to their painting, and they got their perfect little outfit, and it's like, nah,
Fuck
that's
yeah,
not what it's.
yeah, that's right, 100%, man, 100%. So how do you go about juggling your art full time? Oh, not juggling art full time, but just how do you go about juggling art and finding the time to do it? You kind of skimmed over it before. It's
Yeah,
something you got to make time for, right?
yeah, yeah. You've got to, but I don't know. Like, I try. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I would say at the moment I'm having a break almost. I mean, I'm fucking painting this morning, but like, I'm not not smashing into it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're just so fucking in. But at the moment, I'm not putting much out. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like, yeah, and you get that thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You always thinking about what you want to do, and like, it's hard. I think it's hard. Like, yeah, you always want to be putting more art out, but yeah, at the moment I'm just not putting much out at all. Like, just working too hard, fucking everything else in life.
yeah. We all got to live, man. The art won't happen unless you're living too.
Yeah, that's right. And it's like, and then you look back in your life, and it's like, was I just painting my whole life? It's like,
Oh
but
man,
yeah, yeah, that's the main thing. If you're enjoying it, like, I don't want to push it to a point where I then end up hating it or something. You know what I mean? Or like it becomes a job. Like, not a job, but a fucking just something you don't want to be doing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So how long did you? 'Cause
I've
we had something similar. Like you went you went full time for a little bit?
yeah, I did in early 20 last year. I did 6 months of full time, and honestly, I enjoyed it at first when the orders were there.
Yep,
But as soon as it became to that point where you sit there going, the orders aren't there, and like,
yep.
I'm kind of getting desperate. Like, the money has to come in from somewhere, And people, I don't know, unless you've got like, if I had 100K followers or something like that, it might be different.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting 8,000 or something. It's not gonna, like, there's not this massive audience, and it's not yeah, like it wasn't enough to pay the bills. But like it's great. It's great backup. It's a great thing to have. But yeah, at this point, it's just not enough to pay the bills. Maybe 10 years down the track, whatever.
Yeah.
When it's there. But at this point, I haven't built it enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to go back and fucking work with the normal people, and then
Work
hopefully
with general society once again.
Yeah, exactly. And then hopefully it's one day it's there, or or it's not. Maybe I've peaked.
Dad, no way. I did the same, and I did 9 months.
Mm.
And so my
What's that?
Sorry.
When was that?
Oh shit, man. Probably so. I went over to the US the middle of last year, so it probably would have been, just say, 12 months before that. So what's that? 2022. Yeah. So let's say middle of 21 to into 22. And it's like just like you said, man, you get to that point where I'm a tradie, you used to money,
Yeah, I'm a tradie, window fitter.
Right. And so so when the money's there, it's there, but like it's a real, it really rains and pours, So one week might be enough to sustain you for 3 weeks, and then the next 3 weeks, nothing.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and being a tradie is the same. I mean, are you like a subcontractor sort of thing? Yeah. So when it rains, it pours, and when it's not there, like you've been through the GFC and all that shit, you know what it's about. Like it's fun. Yeah.
But
yeah.
And I actually missed what I missed, man. Like I used to be in the gym a fair bit. I do carpet laying, and so it's pretty heavy labor. So one thing that I'd noticed, man, I was getting internally upset because I wasn't exerting my energy enough. I'm just sitting at a table painting all the time. So I missed work a bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean there, like that moving your body around and shit, because you're just sitting there.
You are.
Even if you're and doing a big piece, like you're moving around a bit more, but you're not I don't know, you're not getting any cardio or anything.
No, like, you're not exerting yourself.
I would like a dog every day, when I was painting, and it's like you've got to move your body, like otherwise you're just stagnant.
That's right. If you don't use it, you lose it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. Man, what kind of music you listen to?
Oh man, everything. I don't know. Mainly, honestly, like when I'm painting or in normal life.
Whatever, man.
At the moment, when I've been painting, I just listen to ABC Classic, like radio.
Just let it play.
It just doesn't bother me. It doesn't interfere. Like it just you news, a little news update every hour, and then it's just like whatever. It doesn't fucking get in there. Same with I don't know. Like, do you know the band Dirty Three? Warren Ellis.
Oh no.
Big guy with a beard, like anyway, that's just like violin sort of music. 33. I don't know, all sorts of different stuff, bro. Like
everything.
A bit of everything.
Yeah.
Arcade Fire, like the Arcade Fire. They're pretty good. Yeah.
I'm a big hip hop head, but when I'm painting, man, I'm not a big hip hop fan when I'm painting.
Yeah.
You want white noise in the background.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a big Bob Dylan fan, like I love all his old stuff and that, but like same if I'm painting, like I don't want to hear is like fucking words get into my head while I'm trying to do shit, it's going to distract me, like
just trying to black out a little bit.
I'm trying to concentrate here.
I'm trying to zone.
Yeah, fuck off, Bob Dylan. I don't want to hear about you.
You're making me sad, mate.
Leonard Cohen, all that sort of. I love the lyrical sort of poetry sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, dope. Favorite movies?
Oh shit! I'd probably say I know Pulp Fiction's got to be out there. That was a classic.
Yep.
When I was a kid, I remember watching Ghostbusters 1986 in the cinema or whatever it was. I stood up and I said, I was like, that's the best movie I ever seen. With all my movie knowledge at that fucking age.
Oh shit.
What else? Ford Fairlane. Remember that movie, The Adventures of Ford Fairlane? That was pretty good.
No,
With, Andrew Dice Clay.
no,
Dice. You know Dice?
no.
No. You don't know Andrew Dice Clay,
Oh, mate, I've got to see a picture.
the comedian guy.
Andrew Dice Clay. Now you're bailing me up. Andrew
You're gonna have
Dice.
to get... Unbelievable.
Andrew Dice Clay. Oh, faintly.
Yeah. He had a movie, The Rock and Roll Detective. I was big on that when I was a teen. I don't know. Yeah. I'd probably say best movie would be Pulp Fiction for me.
Yeah,
that was a fucking classic. Yeah. What about you?
big time. Oh man, I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of movies lately. I just watch all. I just fall asleep, man. I'm too old, so when I'm sitting down and a movie comes on, I'm out.
I think it's like you get that artist guilt, I would call it. If you're sitting watching a movie or something.
Yeah.
Like my just like that. They want to be fucking painting or doing something. I can't. Like I'm fidgeting. I can't be sitting there just watching a movie or some shit. It's
You said artist guilt.
Yeah, like
Oh
like,
shit, that's a real thing, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the thing, but for me, it's the thing.
That's the thing.
Studio is calling it. It's going. You should be fucking doing this shit. And all these ideas you put down, and all this shit. This is what you're meant to be doing. You're not sitting here watching a movie, you lazy cunt.
Go and paint a fucking picture.
Yeah, exactly. And it's exhausting as well at the same time. You know, you might be trying to go to sleep and the artist guilt's still there. Your legs fucking fit. Probably called ADHD.
More likely.
Yeah, but it's a So like you, I haven't watched a movie in fucking ages because I guess I could only sit still enough to watch a movie back in the 90s.
Yeah, man. I just what do you say? You said you stood up in the cinema before. Like I remember seeing Terminator 2 at the movies.
Yep.
And I remember crying, man.
That was the best.
I cried as a kid. I cried, man, when the T-1000 throws the fucking rod through his back and you see the light flicker and shit. I was crying. I was a kid in the cinema crying. Fuck.
That was so good. All the for the time, the special effects on that were just the fucking bomb. Like I saw that in the cinema as well. It was like that was sick.
Yeah, man. It didn't get any better than that.
Nah, hell no.
Remember watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the movies, the live action one. I remember seeing Hook.
My buddy was passing off some girl underneath behind the curtain when I was watching that Teenage Mutant.
Shit!
I'm trying to fucking watch the movie here. I don't want to see it. Didn't they have Vanilla Ice or some shit in it?
Oh, he was in part 2, part 3, or part 2, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
the first one was, but I don't know if I saw the other one.
Yeah. Don't rush out.
I don't think I will.
Oh shit! So what are you painting in the background there?
Just a bit of Steamboat versus Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just an early stage.
Yeah. Dope. Fine, we got your work here.
Nice.
Boom.
I'm still got to get your stuff framed. So I'm going to set up a big wall because I've got my yellow IC title.
Yeah.
And all my Ultimate Warrior shit. I'm going to have a whole wall dedicated.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's pretty sick. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got to get it framed. I'm hopeless with framing, man. You know what it's like. So
do you just, when you photograph your work for prints, do you just iPhone that? Or how do you do that? Do you have like a special?
Yeah, so sometimes I go and see my mate of mine. He's a photographer, videographer, cinema. He does everything. So he photographs it professionally. But man, the cameras are that good on your phone now that you can get prints made off your phone. Yeah,
well, that's what I mean. Like, I suppose because I've got a guy who does it as well, but to get an artwork documented, it's costly. So you got to know that there's going to be some sort of return on bothering to document an artwork, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. But like, you can do it all on your phone.
Yeah, a lot of it, I suppose, on a smaller piece. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nothing too grand. Yeah. I think we're raining here.
Raining.
Yeah, I think so. I think the internet's playing up.
Are you in Sydney or Yeah, you're in Sydney.
West Sydney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But all right, Sam. You know what? I think we'll wrap this up. We'll catch up on a
Okay.
call after this, but I think we'll end it like here because 40 minutes is almost up.
Yep.
Where can the people support you and with what you do?
Just Sam Evans Art Instagram. Sam Evans Art Facebook.
Yep.
Sam Evans Art Twitter.
Sam Evans. I gotta follow you on Facebook. But yeah, sweet. All right, man. Well, thank you for your time, man, and yeah, we'll catch up soon.
Good talking, brother.
Yeah, good man, good man. I'll stop this recording. Thank you again, brother. Boom. There we go. All right, so let's hit record. Yeah, sweet. So say that again.
So I was just saying, where did you get the name SQUATDEADFACE from?
So my IG, so I've had a couple IGs. Like back in the day, I had a graffiti IG, probably had it for 5-6 years. Met my wife, stopped painting, and then I started using my Instagram.
Stop painting?
Sorry, yep.
Stop for?
I say it again.
Did you say you stopped painting then?
Yeah, man, stopped painting for like 5 years.
Wow, that's interesting because I had a break as well.
Yeah, and then so my on my Instagram was just a training log for my powerlifting and for my working out.
Yep.
And then so squat dead face is just squatting, deadlifts are just deadlifts, and the face that you make when you're giving it your all and fucking
No. I love it. All you guys have got these fucking sick names. Like you got Lord MF, NMF, what his name, Tony Caves, Kip the Flog, all these, all these crazy names. I'm just over here,
rocking your government.
Yeah.
me and Tony Caves talk about your art a lot. We're both big fans of your work, man.
Yeah, I love what he does.
Yeah, Tony Caves is very dope, man. He yeah, good human, man. I got to meet him. Had my show with him in the Bronx and shit. Like he's a good dude, man. He loves it.
And I love what Lord NMF is it?
Yeah.
What he's doing recently. That shit he's doing recently. Do you even know what that is with the balloony, plasticky looking stuff? But it looks like how is he doing that? I don't know how the hell.
I was talking to him the other day, and I'm like, "What was it?" He showed me a Dominique Wilkins Atlanta Hawks piece, and I'm like, "What the fuck is it, man?" He's like, "It's Dominique Wilkins." I'm like, "I didn't ask you if it was Dominique Wilkins." I'm like, what the fuck is it? What is it? What are you doing? He's like, "I don't know, man. Balloon style. I just learned it the other day." I'm like, "Ah."
Yeah, it looks like it literally looks like balloons. Like everything's just made from like those inflatable balloons, but the line works incredible as well. Like he's fucking coming along. He's gonna fucking kick our asses soon.
Yeah, man.
Big time.
He's young, man. Like by the time he's 40, he'll be fucking out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Us with our fucking brakes and shit and getting old, like.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Need to stop painting. My back hurts.
Exactly. You can only do this shit for so long, sitting there all tensed up in front of a freaking canvas, like.
Yeah, man.
Like,
old fellas freeze up, lock up.
Yeah. That's why we got to keep moving.
That's why we got to keep moving.
Keep working in the real world.
Yeah, the real world. Shit. I don't want to be part of the real world.
Yeah, no, neither do I. I want to. I'd be happy to just fucking paint all day, but just not worry about the money side of it. It's 100%,
like 100%.
I'm getting less and less concerned about that shit. To be honest, like like the commissions and all that. When I first started, I would take any freaking commission. Now, nah, no. Not so much. Right.
I'm the same, man. I like it's not no cocky shit, but I turned down a lot of work. Like a lot of people come to me for cover work and shit, and I knock it back. Like I just don't. Like not being a prick or anything, but it's like it's got to motivate me too, you know. Like I want to be part of some special shit, and I want to be motivated, you know. Like it's I can paint whatever I want any time I want of the day. Motivate me, you know. Let's do something great.
Exactly. No, yeah, definitely feel like yeah, you'll get yeah. There's a lot of inbox stuff you get, and it's like nah, like you know, send me something that's gonna pop with an idea that's like fucking cool, and you're gonna enjoy making it. Like,
Hit
what's
me
the
with
point?
hit me with a West Side Gun Rosenberg idea again. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. That was sick. Like, yeah, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I've done a couple of album covers recently, but you can't kind of talk about them, can you? Because until they come out, it's like,
Ah, it sucks, man. You get so excited. I've had some big ones, man. Really fucking excited for, and then like yeah, so be quiet, don't say nothing. You be quiet for 4 or 5 months, and then the album drops, and they didn't use your artwork, and you're like, fuck.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
that's the just part of the game on it.
the name of the game, man. You don't get too excited till you see it, actually manifest and happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit. So so what was the name of that gun song? Was it Stain?
Same, yeah.
Stain. Do you listen to much hip hop?
Nah, not a
Nah,
lot.
nah.
I mean, yeah, like the old school shit back in the day. Like I had the NWA tapes and
yeah.
all that shit. Like yeah, Ice T, you know, Beastie Boys, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
But
late
like,
'80s, early
I'm
'90s.
not like I'm not a solid hip hop head like you guys. You know what I mean? Like,
You ever see the video of Tony Caves with I'm not sure if you're familiar with 1,000 Words and all their group, and they came out on stage on Raw with oh no, they're gonna shoot me. Fucking they came out on Raw and beat the fuck out of someone, all as a big little gang.
was it Moxley?
Who?
John Moxley or something? John Moxley or something?
Nah, the two oh shit.
I It's like a sort of Latino sort of thing, like the
Yep.
game. Yeah, I'm getting the yeah, but I didn't see it because we don't have AEW, do we?
No,
That was the thing, you know.
I'm not sure if it was on
Was it
AEW.
Yeah, it was. It was. I'm sure of it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, either way, dope. I'd love to run down
Yeah,
there.
because when I was Mystery Match Mania, that was the first time I like heard from Tony Caves. He like bought a ticket. It was
Oh,
like,
sick.
oh wow. A lot of people who bought tickets, I had no idea who they were. And then they'd send me the picture and they like kind of give me a bit about them. So, fuck, oh, this guy's pretty cool. We'll follow them. And then it's like you see all this shit. It was like, it was awesome because at that stage it was deep balls in COVID, you know. And I was just sat in here fucking painting every day. Couldn't even fucking go outside. Kids couldn't go to a playground. All that shit. It was just insanity. And
It really,
you know
really
what I mean?
was, man. That's a layered conversation right there.
Yeah, like yeah, I could have a 2 hour conversation out and probably lose about fucking 1,000 followers. But but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that's what Mystery Match Mania kind of was for me. Like people would like it was kind of a way to I don't know get out there and kind of meet my audience, if you know what I mean, like and just interact with people because I wasn't fucking interacting with anybody, man. I was like apart from my family, like that was it. And your Instagram feed, if you call that interaction, I was just stuck out here fucking painting.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, I mean, I know everybody had a fucking hard time. It was shit. Like,
Well, man.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, my wife didn't leave the house for 18 months, man.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah. She was cool with it. She didn't care that much.
Hmm.
We're on a little bit of property, so we're lucky, man. You know, like we got our own escape in the backyard.
Nice.
But imagine being in a fucking unit complex for 2 years.
Oh, exactly. Don't go near your neighbors, but they're fucking you can fucking hear them doing the shit next door or something.
Yeah, don't breathe near them. Jesus.
Yeah. No, go. I remember like go out on your Go out on your driveway and support the fucking nurses.
Yeah.
There was nobody in WA had the fucking thing. Like, everybody's surgeries were cancelled. Nobody had the fucking thing. And we were all going on our driveway to fucking pay tribute to the nurses who were sitting in the hospital fucking making TikToks. What the fuck?
It's pretty crazy out here, man. I've seen military out on the roads out in West Sydney.
Yeah. Like, they were getting ready for some shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but they were getting ready for some shit.
It was something, man. It was something. They were doing like I don't know what it's called, but I was calling them fear runs. Just running the helicopters over over the top of the houses and shit. Really fucking low too.
How people react and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like the way I think that I always thought you were in Melbourne, but yeah, the people in Melbourne had it the hardest, I think, in Australia.
Man, they got dick. Dan Andrews is dick.
Yeah, and they voted him in again. Like, they are saying, what is going on?
It's stupid, man. Fuck.
This is like the biggest cunt there could be on this fucking planet. Apart from Mark McGowan of that, obviously, but he's our premier, but fucking they are all just cunts. All of them that fucking run the world, hate them all.
Yeah, man, I can tell some of your subject matter in your paintings.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't push it too far, obviously, because you just got to try and keep your audience.
Oh man,
but,
yeah, you got to tread carefully.
Yeah, like no, what do they say? Politics and religion. And my missus is always just shut the fuck up about both because I'm always fucking.
keep it behind closed doors, man. People get offended super easy. It's ridiculous. Can't even have a conversation nowadays.
No, you can't. Everybody got so sensitive during the fucking COVID thing that it was fucked. Yeah.
That cancel culture shit's big, man. It's real big. Different to the 90s.
Yeah. Like I've made mistakes in my art before, big time. Like fucking where I've been like fucking, thousands of followers just disappear overnight because of my dumbass. Like when the fucking Queen died.
I did a Queen painting the day she died too.
I saw that, bro. Yours had like a knife through her little hat thing or something. That was sick.
Also, I did too. Actually, I did that one, and I did the adrenochrome one where she's sitting there with Webb's feet, and she's sitting there, and everything's burning around her, and she's smiling.
Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, I did one way back where she's like eating. I don't know, what was it, like a lizard eating a baby or some shit? And it was like her. That wasn't when she died, but that was like way back when. But yeah, I hate the Queen. I hate the royal family, like fucking blue bloods. These fucking assholes.
Oh man, it's a joke. The world's run. The world's a joke. We live in a B grade movie, mate.
We do.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Now you just don't want to have an opinion on shit. You just want to fucking chill and just be a beacon of positivity.
You got it, man. Especially on social media, there's so many people I want to call a fuckwit on there, but I'm just, yeah, all right, cool, yeah, just be Mr. Nice Guy, man.
Yep, exactly. That's the way to be.
Social media, man. Social media. Oh, so what beer are you drinking?
Just Coors. I think it's low carb, but it's not working. Yeah, it says it's lower carb. That's lower carb as well, isn't it? The dry.
Yeah, it's like water, man. I drink so much of this shit.
Yeah.
Made it too easy. If I drank VB, I wouldn't drink anything at all.
No, my dad drinks fucking VB. He's like 81 years old.
Oh, Jesus.
He still drinks eight VBs a day or something. So,
living the dream, mate. I'm cool at being 80, drinking 8 beers a day.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't fucking 81.
Oh man. But yeah, sweet. All right, man. I'm gonna can the recording and
Yeah, all good, bro.
Yeah, we're done. And thank you for your time, man. I wish you the best, and I love your work, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. Honestly, like your shit's incredible. Like,
Oh man, I'm in awe of your shit all the time.
no, honestly, I had your book out here the other day, and I'm just reading it. That Bad Faces was just fucking crazy, man. Honestly,
Oh, man. Love it.
And when you do those books, how do you even get a return on that? Like, because surely that must cost you a shitload to fucking print all those images and get a book up like that.
Yeah, they're not cheap, but there's a small window. Like I'm pretty confident that I'll get my money back every drop, right?
Yeah. So if you do a big run of it,
yeah, I do 100. I do 100 at a time.
yeah.
And so that's a couple K. But it's like a 30-day invoice. So there's a small little window there.
Yeah. I know, I've got you. Yeah. Because I've thought about doing something similar, but then I don't want to copy your shit, you know what I mean? Like my shit's different over here, but I'd love to fucking do a book or something.
Oh
like
man, make a book, man. Let's get a Sam Evans book out. But I want to see that.
Yeah. But I just then it's the whole intellectual property fucking thing in as well, isn't it? Like the old WWE.
Fuck it, man.
Like,
We're independent. You're not selling thousands. You know, you're in the hundreds and shit. If they're gonna kick up a stink over that.
Yeah. How many pages was yours? Like 60 or something? 63 or something?
65. I've done 3 books and they're all about 65 pages. Pardon me. But
yeah.
I love it, man. It just gives me a bit of direction, you know. Like sometimes we paint so much shit that it's just sometimes you lose direction. Sometimes I just need focus. I zone in for 4 weeks at a time.
Yeah. And you didn't put any of that shit out on social media either, did you? You just like, this was all fresh.
Yep, 100%. I've got a so that's, where are we? That's the
Is that your work? Is that your work to the right of mine?
Yep, sure is.
That's cool.
But like that's another one that I've had done. I've had that book done since before I released the last one.
Oh wow.
And now it's like it's a little outdated, so I don't even know if I want to release it now, which sucks, man. There's fucking 85 pieces here.
Holy shit. Gives a lot.
So it's just random basketball shit.
Yeah. You find you probably like me, your style changes so much as you, yeah, like your stuff changes as you go, sort of thing. Like you could never be the artist you were 2 years ago and do the same shit, could you?
Yeah, I mean, like I look at that. So which book did you get?
You sent me DEADFACE, but you gave me DEADFACE's one as well as a bonus.
Oh, dope. So you got the one with like David Bowie and shit in it. Yeah. So so the very first one I was just off the cuff, and then it all worked out. Just became a book. That one with David Bowie and all that. I planned that, and so that was made after that one. And now, Dead Faces too. And so I look at the quality of that, and then I go back to that, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you've got to kind of, because I think you've built a theme now almost.
Yep.
Something going on there. Yeah, so part 3 has got to be like, it's kind of whatever it is. I don't know, but it could be whatever. You fuck it. It's you, man. Like whatever it is, it is. You know what I mean? Like it fucking doesn't matter. Like
yeah, that's right.
No
like,
one's
we're
getting some shit. Like they're just fucking happy to see more of your work. You know what I mean? You got a funnel of work never seen. They'll be fucking stoked either way.
You hope.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's right, man. That's the thing, man. You can't aim to please. You can only create the art that you want to make.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm painting these fucking LJM figures, and at the moment, no one gives a fuck about them. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to sell. They got a pop-up thing in LA for the wrestling, like Cheap Heat podcast and all that. They got this whole thing.
Yeah.
I was like trying to tell them, I've got fucking 12 of these paintings. I'll send them over to you. I don't care if they sell or not. I just want my work there. Yeah. And no response. I'm like, fuck you. I don't care. fuck it, I'll just put him on the big car sale and some kind of
Someone buy them.
But it's like, yeah, you want those eyes on your shit sometimes, you know what I mean? Especially wrestling community cunts.
Yeah, shit. See, you're pretty tapped in. I got asked to be who did the who did you do the podcast with last time? The one I watched. You mentioned me in it too.
Rolling Pin.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. He hit me up for a podcast, and I'm like, I don't want to step in shoes that like I don't want to pose, man. Like I'm like wrestling's a part of me, like partially, you know, but I don't want to act like I'm this.
What's his name? Gary Fagan, I think his name is.
Oh, okay, that was a dope episode.
Yeah, but he's not doing that anymore, man. Like he because he was like all sitting, like he had to have his wrestling podcast thing. He was smoking a blunt. It was fucking cool as shit. You know what I mean? And then he's just not doing it. I think he gave up on it because I remember he did like a thing, and because he was doing wrestling art himself.
Yep.
And then he went somewhere in like I don't know, Brooklyn or wherever the fuck it was, and he's like he tagged like Smoke Dizzer and fucking West Side Gun and all those guys, and he's like, I'm here with my fucking wrestling art. Give me a fucking chance or some shit. And he got nothing out of it. Like I don't even think they responded or anything. And like he kind of last time he messaged me, he was like, can you do me a picture of me pole driving West Side Gun?
Oh shit.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. That's not gonna go down too well. Like
Man.
I was like, maybe I could make a digital illustration for a laugh or whatever.
Yeah,
but like I'm not painting of it that you can fucking like, yeah, I'm not gonna post about that shit and start fucking with West Side Gun. Like,
have you had any crazy requests?
Like wrestling wise or like art
wise?
Trying to fucking think. Most of them I probably just fucking painted them. You know
I just did them anyway.
Yeah. I mean, always people wanting Chris Benoit, you know. Like I did a couple of those back in the day, but I don't know that I'd do it again. Like nowadays, I don't think I would. Like, oh no, I would. Like, I'm not gonna fucking censor history. He's a wrestler. Fuck it, I paint wrestling. Like, I would fucking paint Hitler if I had to. You know what I mean? I'd paint anybody.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's kind of off limits, is it? So yeah, no, I'd paint it. They want.
You can't erase history too, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna paint him as like, you know, Chris Benoit as Jesus or some shit, but but I'll paint him with his fucking belt and honor whatever he did as a wrestler. I mean, the guy had fucking CTE or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Like, and I think his brain was the first, they studied it, and it was the first one that kind of let them know what was going on with that shit. So, if anything, he was a massive help, to find more about that concussion injury and all that sort of shit. And
yeah, because it was all damage from wrestling, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he was jumping off the fucking top rope,
headbutting guns everywhere. Fucking idiot.
Against me. It's like fucking Hulk Hogan dropping on his ass doing the leg drop every night for fucking, I don't know, 300 nights a year. Like, you're gonna fuck your back up pretty quickly. And it's like, yeah, if you get jumping off fucking headbutting guns, your brain's gonna be fucked pretty quick as well.
You fucking your head up, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so yeah, but then he turned around and fucking killed his whole family and all that shit. But he wasn't the only one. There's like, I think there's been NFL players and all that shit that have done that. Like their brain just fucking, something must happen in there. I don't know. I got no chance of that happening to me.
No, I'm good, man. I don't need a punch in the head. I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, I even shaved my head for the occasion today.
I shaved my face.
Oh, nice. I can't do that. My wife will leave me. Oh, shit. Dope. All right, man. Well, we'll wrap it up. I'm still recording.
Yeah,
I didn't cancel the recording.
Still recording. Fuck. I hope I didn't say anything bad there. Just edit out any shit you think.
I don't know how to edit and shit, man.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna look like such a cunt.
No, it's all good, man. We haven't stepped over, but